Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace, blessings, and mercy of Allah the Almighty be on all of you. Once again, welcome to my uh, 5 minutes show, 5 minutes with Fidai. All right, so we'll turn on the timer and we'll talk about the game number 30 of IPL. And this game number 30 has been a run feast. Yes, run feast, ever highest score made in the IPL is this one that we are talking about. All right, so game was between Sunrisers Hyderabad and Royal Challengers Bengaluru. Royal Challengers Bengaluru always had this complaint of Faf du Plessis not winning the toss because it was every time a good toss that the opposition had won. Okay, this time they won the toss, and when they won the toss, they asked the Sunrisers Hyderabad to bat first, which I think is not a good decision because if you ask Sunrisers to bat first, you are asking for trouble. Yeah, the wicket will do something towards the end. They might just be due. The ball might just come onto the bat nicely. But how about the confidence, the freedom to bat first up? And it'll be interesting stats. We'll come to you with that in some episodes where we'll see how us SRH are doing batting first and batting second. Not to say that they are not doing as great batting second, but batting first kind of give him the freedom. At least that's what I think. All right, RCB asked him to bat first, and they said, thank you very much. And Travis Head was amazing. He took things apart single-handedly. And when you look at this game, all right, tell you this. This is 549 runs across 2 innings, and that is the highest run scoring match in the T20 history. And when you talk about the fewest ball for sixes in a T20 tournament, it's 13.40 in this IPL 24. And back in the Afghanistan Premier League 2018, it was 13.85. And in the Caribbean Premier League in 2018, it was 14.25. And at the CPL 2021, it was 14.67. Well, there is a way to go in, but we're talking about the minimum 20 matches. And we already have witnessed 30 matches in this IPL. So we've already seen the quickest to sixes as for the number of balls are concerned. We saw some really great batting from different batters. Started with the Travis Head, who was absolutely outstanding. We know as an Afghan, we want Fazal Farooqi to come and play for the Sunrisers Hyderabad because that's the only spot either Travis Head plays at the top or Fazal Farooqi come plays as a bowler. Their bowling, I believe, still has things to do, still has things to improve. Bhuvishnar has been bowling nicely. Natarajan has been good, but I think they can be better. Fazal Farooqi in the later times has been better with the ball, and he's been nailing his Yorkers nicely. We saw that in the series against Ireland, where he, in 1 over, bowled 5 pinpoint Yorkers. That being said, Travis Head is actually not giving anything away as far as his position is concerned now. He's already scored 100, and that too at the strike rate of 248. Klaasen was promoted today. He came down to batter number 3, and he scored 67, as he always does. He's one of the most dangerous batsmen in the T20 format, and his strike rate is above 200 as well. What happens is SRH break their own record that they just made a few games back of 277. And this time around, they put together 287 for 3 wickets. Spare a thought for Abdul Samad, who's been smashing the ball nicely. His 37 of 10 of the strike rate of 370, I think, was a standout performance. That being said, you talk about standout performances. Pat Cummins, how good he has been. He comes with the ball, he bowls nicely, he gives away runs, but he takes wicket. He's already got 9 wickets to his name. And that 1 over, over number 10, when he came to bowl and he got Faf du Plessis out, who was batting very nicely for his 60-something that he scored, 62 runs with a strike rate of 221. You would think that maybe RCB could have come close because with Dinesh Karthik coming down the order with Lohar and others yet to come, I think the RCB could have well chased this down, though it looked very impossible and have never been chased a total as such. But I think that wicket of Faf du Plessis was where things turned around. A couple of quiet overs, and that's all you need. Because when Klaasen was asked during his interview, he said, like, I think we have done 7 overs better than them. So it's the difference of these few overs that actually come into play into the result of the game. But then Dinesh Karthik, 83 runs, 35 deliveries. How good a batter he is. 7 sixes in the process. And for a moment, you thought that maybe, just maybe, RCB can chase this huge total down. But what happened is previously RCB had scored 262. Now RCB scored 263. So when you look at the top five scores, RCB is number 4 and number 5 on to that. Number 1 and number 2 is Sunrisers Hyderabad. And in the middle is KKR, who just scored 272 in this IPL 2024. Well, I think it was a good toss to lose for the SRH. I think it's important that you see the wicket and learn the conditions. I take another extra minute. I think it's important that you understand the conditions and you play accordingly. And the SRH got it absolutely right that the wicket is a belter. Let's attack, and that's what they did. And Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma and Klaasen and Andre Markram. I mean, every one of them knew what they were doing. So I think the clarity is what the SRH are going to enjoy having that. And at the same time, I think captain Pat Cummins has been a brilliant captain. You look at his records, Test Championship, he's won, for instance, recently one day World Cup he's won. So I mean, he's a great performer as a leader, as a captain. And that's the reason why SRH are now sitting number 4 at the point table, while the RCB team have been struggling big time. You can tell they are in the hot water because they have only managed 2 points out of their 7 games, meaning they have lost 6 games, 5 on the trot. That should do a lot for the entire team to pick themselves up. But walk you through some pictures in this game. It was the captains in the toss, and then some moments, the winning moment for the Sunrisers Hyderabad, and in between, spare a thought for the Travis Head and a brilliant 100 that he played. It was absolutely phenomenal and amazing and great to watch. Well, thank you very much for staying with me. I know I've taken a little more of your time. And if you think I have, please let me know in the comments so that I be strictly staying to the 5 minutes time that I have promised. And at the same time, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you still have not. Thank you. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.